Hello everybody, how are you? How are you doing? All right, so how was your day, Rishabh? All right, great. So it seems an exciting day for you. You went out playing, you were spending time with your friends. That seems really great. All right, so what else will be doing you in the rest of the day? Okay, all right. Okay, so Rishabh, tell me about your hobbies. What do you have? Like, what do you will want or like doing in your meantime? Oh, is it playing cricket? That's great. All right. So, if you have got any favorite subject, you can just tell me about it. Brilliant. That's maths. So, that's great news for me then. We'll just be discussing one of the topics of maths. And yeah, let me tell you one such fact about maths also. So, what do you think? How many years old is math? Take a guess. It can be a wild guess. All right. So, you guessed it 1,000 years. Let me tell you that it is almost 20,000 years old. So now you'll be like, how come you know all such things? All right. So let me share you with the screen and then I will explain you what actually scientists did to know that math was at least 20,000 years old. All right, great. So I hope the screen is visible to you. Okay, then. So long back ago, scientists were just having a chat with archaeological department that what have they saw in their findings. So there was this little bone that they discovered, and this bone's name was Ishango bone. All right, and archaeological department told that it was almost 20,000 years old. So into that bone, you can see a little taily markings like that. Okay, so what these taily markings can suggest? These taily markings suggest that these little tally markings were used to count things. For example, if you had five sheeps, they were just doing like marking a line for each one of the sheeps. So with that, they also discovered that they also did with counting of numbers, they also did with addition, subtraction, also with multiplication. So with that evidence, we now know that math is at least as old as this bone. That is 20,000 years old. All right, then. So let's move our topic for today. So we'll just be discussing about how to do a sum of natural numbers. So first of all, I'll just describe you what exactly is a natural number. So natural numbers in a definition has got another name that is counting numbers, right? So for example, if I have natural numbers which are from 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, so these are also called counting numbers. Because remember, in your kindergarten or in your primary schools, whenever someone asks you to count numbers, you start from your fingers. That is from 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, right? But what if somebody is asking you to add all of them? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on up till number 10. How you can do that? Now you will be like, okay, we can do that, but I require quite a time. So for example, 5 to 10 minutes to do it. So I can do 1 plus 2, that is 3, 3 plus 3, that is 6, plus 4, that is 10, and then plus 5, 15, plus 6, 21, plus 7, that is 28, and so on. And then we'll get the answer as somewhat like 55, right? But let me narrate you a story where there was a mathematical genius who just devised a wonderful way to do it. Okay, do you want to listen a kind of story with that? All right, I'll tell you one such. So long back ago, I'm speaking of almost 3 to 400 years ago. So back then, there was just a student who was named as Gauss. Okay, so Gauss was sitting in his classroom. He was just having fun with his friend. Then teacher asked that Gauss, why are you creating such kind of nuisance with other people's? You are just distracting others. Can you just please move out of the class? So Gauss is like, okay, so I'll not do that again. So let me sit here in the class. So I'll do nothing. So teacher was okay, sit here and make sure that you are not creating any other distractions ahead. All right, so Gauss was now listening to the teacher, what she was explaining. Now Gauss had tremendous questions brainstorming into her mind, and he was asking with each and every step that teacher was explaining. So teacher was explaining like, so students, in a rectangle there is a length and breadth, and Gauss is like, okay ma'am, so what if shape is open, what about then, what is the area? So teacher was getting annoyed by such kind of doubts. So she was like, okay Gauss, I'll tell you one such task to do. So till that time you have to remain quiet, and I'll be just explaining others the concept that I'm doing right now. So Gauss was okay with it. So what teacher said that you have to add all of the numbers starting from 1 to 3 up till 100. So teacher was like, okay, so that will gonna take him at least 20 minutes or half an hour or so. And till that time, I can teach other students freely. So teacher was busy doing teaching, but after 2 minutes, boss was up with his hand. He was saying that I got the answer. It is it 5050. So teacher was shocked. So boss went by to the teacher. Teacher was like, how did you do that? So teacher was busy doing actually the calculation 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up till 100. After half an hour, teacher got to know the exact answer that was told. So teacher was like amazed with that thing. So she was like, okay, tell me, how did you do that? So Gauss was like, teacher, just look at the series 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up till 100. So teacher was like, what's new in this? Now Gauss told teacher that, can you reverse this series? So teacher's like, okay, I can do that. I can do the reverse counting. That is starting from 100 and doing it like 99, 98, 97, and like that up till 2 and 1. So teacher's like, okay, now what to do? Now Gauss is like, can you notice if you take out the sum of each numbers one below each other? That is 1 and 100. What is the sum? Teacher's like, okay, that's 101. What about the next one? 2 and 99. Oh, that's again 101. You will notice that you will find again and again the same number, that is 101, 101, 101 up till the series goes till 100. So how many 101 can you see? So teacher responded, since there are 100 numbers starting from 1 and counting till 100, so there must be 100 101s. That means if you add them, the sum will be 100 times 101. So teacher was like amazed, all right. So that's a beautiful way of doing that. But Gauss was like, but remember, teacher, you have written down the sequence twice. So don't forget to divide it with 2. So the answer that you will be getting will be 5050. So teacher was like, okay, just now I've met a little genius, a child prodigy, and he is a renowned mathematician, and that is Gauss, and that is about like sum of natural numbers. And this trick also works with any kind of patterns. If you want to do it like with a table of 2 or 3, it can go like 2, 4, 6, 8, and so up till the table of 2 that can go up to 20. All right. If you follow the same sequence of reversing that table, that is running from 20, 18, 16, and so on up till the number 2 here, you will notice again the sum becomes same, that is 22, 22, 22 again and again. And since you know there are exactly 10 numbers in a table, because you have 10 multiples running from 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 threes up till 2 tens are. So that will gonna take you up till how many 22? 10, 22. And since you know you have calculated the sequence twice, so don't forget to divide it by 2. So the answer is 110. All right. So now you can work out with any kind of sequence, be it decreasing, increasing, tables, 1 to 100, 1 to 1000. So 1 to 1000 has nothing but just number 500, 500, right? So that is something like 50,000 or 5 lakh 500. Okay. So that was about how to calculate sum of natural numbers. And in short, you must have understood about all these things. If you have any doubt, you can ask further. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed knowing such a great method to calculate natural number sum. All right. So, did you like it? All right, great. Glad to know about that. Okay, then. So, with the next topic, I'll be discussing more onto things like product of numbers, and also I'll dive deeper onto how you can do the products using the concept of geometry, that is, using visualization of objects. All right. So, till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead, and bye bye.